Boys, did you enjoy that today? A really quick word with BoMac. You two seem like you had your own face-to-face. What happened? Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching around the world. Somehow I blagged it. Santa Monica, Los Angeles, California, USA. It's Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov fight week, Riyadh season. This is going to be a special week. Look at the views, and there's one place to follow all the action, and that's going to be on the ground this week. Taking you everywhere we shouldn't be, talking to people we shouldn't. It's going to be a lot of fun, it's going to be a roller coaster. You know where to watch all the action. Live on the zone! Oh! Well, just like magic, camera trickery at its finest, we are back on the ground, Los Angeles, California, USA. The aim of this wonderful podcast, the self-proclaimed best podcast in boxing with me, Jamie Ward. It's one take, it's chaotic. The aim to immerse you from your living room, your kitchen, your bedroom, wherever you are watching all the fight week build up to right here in fight week, which is of course Los Angeles, California. The small matter, the Riyadh season card from the BoMac Stadium this Saturday night as Terence Crawford looks to become a 4-division world champion when he takes on unbeaten Uzbek star Israil Madrimov in the main event atop a huge card. We're going to talk about that much more as the week goes on, but where better to start? We're on the stage, we've just had the Grand Arrivals, the fighters have walked down the red carpet, they've had their first fight week face-off, and we bumped into promoter Eddie Hearn. Eddie, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was great. I mean, the sun's going down in Santa Monica. How often do you get an opportunity to do something like this? As we said, it's going to blow your mind this week. That was just the first taster of it all. Tomorrow, the media workout here and a fight card as well. Thursday, the press conference. Friday, LA Live, 6 p.m. for the weigh-in. It's going to be amazing. And Saturday's going to blow your mind.
I just mentioned the card is so good, and I don't want to talk about the main event right now. I want to talk about one of the fights on the undercard, which is Jared Anderson against Martin Bakole. Now, as Jared Anderson was leaving the stage, you two seemed like you had your own face-to-face. What happened?
Yeah, he came straight over to me and he said, I put my hand out and he said, I'll shake it because it's business, but you know. And I was like, what? And he went, I said, oh, you're unhappy that I'm said it's a 50-50 fight, you might get beat. He said, yeah, we can bet it, we can do this. I said, listen, I want him to win probably, like he's a great American fighter, but it's a 50-50 fight. Well, we can bet it, you can DM me, you can message me. I said, I don't need to bet it. If you're the real deal, you'll win on Saturday, but you might not. He didn't really like it. And I'm glad when he went, because he's half a lump to be fair. But I think it's a 50-50 fight. Like, I don't think we've seen enough of Jared Anderson to tell me that he wins that fight convincingly. So I just said to him, it's just my opinion. And it is. I think it's a pure 50-50. And like I said, if Jared Anderson is the fighter that people talk about, I think he'll win the fight. But we're going to find out, and that's the beautiful thing about when a prospect really gets tested.
Well, Eddie, we're going to catch up with you tomorrow because we're going to be doing this every day. I mean, just look at the scenes here, Santa Monica Pier. If you play Grand Theft Auto like myself, you've probably activated a few cheat codes down in this area.
It makes you happy. It's what I want to do, and that's why I'm always smiling in these weeks.
And he's only 3 fights in. But what is his timeline in his mind to getting a world title shot now?
Entonces solo lleva 3 peleas en tu carrera profesional, pero tú tienes un plan. ¿Cuántas más o menos antes de tener tu oportunidad para un título mundial?
Creo que en pocas peleas, 2, 3 máximo, puedo disputar. Estoy listo para un título.
I reckon 2, 3 at the most. I don't think I need more than that.
I don't think you do either. Andy, best of luck this week. We'll catch up with you, and we need Phil again because Pitbull's here. Isaac Cruz. Isaac, great to see you. I just said to Andy about having a big smile on his face. The same as for Isaac. He looks like he's loving every moment of this week.
Estaba comentando a Andy que siempre va con sonrisa. Es lo mismo para ti. Parece que estás gozando cada minuto de estas semanas antes de la pelea.
Totalmente, siempre trato de disfrutar todo el apoyo de la gente, porque el éxito nada más se vive una vez y el momento también.
Do you know what? I'm always happy because I like to share moments like this with the fans, because success sometimes only comes around once, so you got to just enjoy every minute while it's here.
And the nickname Pitbull. Tell us what that says about you as a fighter and how it shapes your intentions to win on Saturday.
Y el apodo que tienes, Pitbull, ¿qué dice de tú como persona y cómo forma tus intenciones y tus deseos para ganar el sábado?
Con la disciplina, con la constancia, la perseverancia, el apoyo de mi esposa, de mis hijos y de toda la gente y mi equipo de trabajo.
Basically, rather than just a nickname, I think what it says about me is that I've got perseverance, I've got desire, I've got a will to win, a will to work hard, to do my best for my family, my kids and Mexico.
Isaac, pleasure talking to you, and Phil, you're a superstar as well. Big shout out to Phil, our translator. What a great fight that is, by the way. Isaac Cruz and Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Going to be an absolute war. Akan Baraka in the house. The zone's finest, of course. But let's see who else is floating around. Frank Smith's in the house. Frank, a quick word. This isn't bad, is it? Is this beat Brentwood in Essex, or is Brentwood still what you call home?
I did like fight camp, in all honesty, but Santa Monica Pier, sunny day. Look at this. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger, does it? You know, it's special start to a special week, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger as the week goes on.
You always talk about, you know, all the nights you spend in hotels and all the flights you get on, but for fight weeks like this, is this what keeps you motivated?
Yeah, look, I always say every week keeps me motivated, making sure that it's done to the highest level. And when you get an opportunity to do something like this, it's a different level, isn't it? You know, to be involved in something like this, to be involved in something that will go down in history for years to come, it's special. Tomorrow night we're doing the first fight on Santa Monica Pier as well. So let's see, Big Mark Castro knockout, Shakram Gearsov, let's go.
You're the special guest referee?
I tried, they wouldn't let me, but you know, they said my knowledge of boxing isn't quite up there yet, but maybe next time we'll get you
I'll teach you a few things.
Like you're wearing a bowling
Actually, I look like a referee or a policeman. I've had that today as well. MJ, what a legend. Mauricio Nakmadili in the house. Top man. Oh, here he is. Ziad Al Mayouf. Ziad, you're up on the stage. Big smile on your face, and you said, look, I'm representing not just Saudi, the Arab world as well. How do you deal with that responsibility on your shoulders?
I just think about the privilege that comes with the pressure. That's the thing that makes me carry the weight, you know what I mean? I just love being here. This is a dream. You can't go back 10 years, 15 years ago, tell an Arab fighter, let alone a Saudi fighter, that he's gonna make it on the global stage in Los Angeles one day, and he'll believe it. It's impossible to even believe it, never entertain it. But we're here now, and I'm the first, but most importantly, I wanna be the first of many.
Well, let's bring in a man who's right by your side every step of the way, from Riyadh to Liverpool, Paul Smith. How proud are you of this man? Because each step forward, he seems to be handling the pressure of each occasion well, and this is another big step with a lot of eyes on him.
Yeah, very proud because of the pressure of that. That brings a lot of pressure. You know, people won't really understand, but he takes it all in stride. People forget also he's only a young kid. You know, he's a baby in boxing, and with the lack of amateur career, he's learning on the road. But what a road it's been already. He's been on some of the biggest shows in boxing in the last probably 18 months, and long may it continue. But as long as he keeps learning, as long as he keeps progressing, then he's on the right track.
Man, Paul and Zizo, best of luck to you on Saturday night. MJ is there, as we just said. Let's take you round to where DAZN are doing their live stream because this is when it's always a little bit hard for me. I have to try and waffle, but make it engaging, make it interesting. Not just talk about my sweat patches and my sunburn that I tend to when I run out of things to say. Vadim Kornilov is here. Vadim, can we grab a quick word with you? Now, Vadim is a very important player in boxing, works with Dmitry Bivol, but more importantly this week, works with Israil Madrimov. Vadim, when you look at this fight on paper, everyone's talking about Terence Crawford being the pound-for-pound king that he is. Why can your man beat him?
All I gotta say is, I was just talking to Chris and the guys right here. Who has he fought that has all the positive sides of Madrimov? I know he's fought top names, I know he's a pound for pound, you can't take away from that. He's one of the best in the world. But sometimes stars align and you get, the right guy at the right time. This guy on Saturday night, he's in his prime, he hasn't lost, he's young, he can box, he can move, he's got the whole package. And the most important thing, mentally, he's there, you see him smiling, he's here to win the fight. That's gonna make it tough for Crawford, with all the respect for him.
And then when Israil wins this fight, in your mind, we'll speak it into existence, what does he become after Saturday night?
To me, he takes Crawford's place. To everybody else, usually when a fighter goes up, they'll say, oh, he went up, maybe it's not his weight class, kind of like what Canelo did with Bivol. He said, oh, now 175 is a little too much, I went too high. But when he fought Kovalev, it wasn't too high. But with Crawford, you see him standing up there, they're the same size. So there's no excuses in this fight. I think Madrimov, if he wins the fight, he's the top 5 pound-for-pound fifighter.
Vadim, we can't wait. Thanks for talking to us. Vadim Kornilov. Oh, Buddy McGirt's here. What an absolute legend. I'll see if we can sweep in. Buddy, how are you, sir?
How you doing,
Can we bother you just for a really, really quick word just before you leave?
We got the car waiting.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
A quick word on your man here and a quick word on the main event. How do you see it unfolding?
I see my man winning. A good fight for him. And I think Terence Crawford wins by knockout within 5.
Buddy, we're going to let you go.
Thank you.
How good is that? That's all you need. When you have a legend, when you have a stone cold legend like Buddy McGirt, you don't need an awful lot from them. Now, I was going to try and sneak up into the zone studio. Have they finished? Have they finished? Is the stream off or is it still going? It looks like it's finished. Let's see if we can, the whole point is we take you where we shouldn't go. If we can't get anyone else, we're going to be doing this every day, so we'll kill it there. But let's take you through. There's Terence Crawford. Bud Crawford in the house. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near him, and I'll be honest, I think the stream's going on. So it might be the perfect time until we're going to end with Thomas Schreiber. Crawford's a very busy man. Terence, did you enjoy that today?
I enjoyed it. It was wonderful, man. It was dope.
And as you're getting each step closer, each sleep closer, how's the excitement?
Oh, the enjoyment is great. I don't gotta lose too much weight, so I'm happy about that. I'm just ready for Saturday to go out there and put on a show for everybody.
Is this the stage you've always felt you're born to be on? You've been doing it for so long now.
Of course. That's why it don't feel uncomfortable. It feels natural because I know this is where I'm supposed to have been a long time ago.
Terence, thanks for talking to us. All the best.
Thank you.
Top man. Well, what a way to end. Some people compare me to the worst possible version of Martin Brundle, who you might be familiar with if you're a Formula 1 fan. He basically barges up on people and tries to get a quick word. Sometimes it works. Terence Crawford there closing episode 1 of On the Ground from Santa Monica. One more look. Look at the motor, by the way. There's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail right there. I'm saying too much. That was episode 1 of On the Ground. Don't forget, we're going to be doing this every day in Fight Week. Tomorrow it's the public workout, and as Frank Smith said, there's also going to be 3 fights shown live on the zone right here on Santa Monica Pier. It's free as well, I believe, so if you're in the area, get yourself down. I'm Jamie Ward. That was On the Ground. Loads of fun as always. See you tomorrow. Wallop.